And if you are able to take your witness moment to step back and instead of being in the feeling, have the observance of, I'm having a physical reaction. I can feel it in my throat tightening up, tears welling in my eyes, my heart pounding. Whatever the sensation is in your body is a reminder of that past experience. And you don't have to be in that feeling. You can observe, I'm having that sensation. It's temporary.
I will tell you that I and another friend of mine, he's a deep meditator, and like when I was in my trauma reactive phase, that time did not exist. I had trained myself earlier on to be so reactive,
ready,
and violent in that reaction to ensure that no one questioned that was the very thing that did not allow me to. And so like the issue, and that became the biggest problem that I had, was I could not figure out how could I, because it was only after it happened that I came to, and there was nowhere to find that time that you're talking about. Like, and that's the biggest, I think, frustration from that kind of, and I think that you're correct. I know that you're correct as far as how you handle that. There's a disconnect when you are in the reactive state on even where you find that in order to keep your rational mind before you lose it.
And there are a lot of tools, obviously, but different tools work for different people.
Right.
So one of mine is, and I discovered this when I had babies, human small children and toddlers who were just freaking out. And what I realized is we need a change of scene. It doesn't even matter where. It can be from we're upstairs in the bedroom and we go out on the back porch. Just that much of a location change is sometimes enough to interrupt the I'm here and it's real. When I've actually considered this as a tattoo. One of my mantras is, I am the sky. We talk about our thoughts can be like clouds. Sometimes they're white, puffy clouds. Sometimes there's a rainbow even. Sometimes there are dark clouds and they obscure our whole vision of the blue sky. Those dark clouds coming in and being part of our experience, it seems like they're gonna be that way forever. But it turns out I am not those dark clouds. The dark clouds come and they go. They're temporary. I am the blue sky, and it's still there. Even when you're experiencing the dark clouds, the blue sky, if you got in a plane and went up above the dark clouds, you would see the blue sky. And so remembering that's still there, even when I'm feeling this temporary sensation of anger, frustration, sadness, whatever that feels like I'm going to feel like this forever.
I think that's super, super, super important.